Hello, today I'm going to show you guys how to do the three-step sanding process. Right behind me you'll notice there's a box that has all the sandpaper in it. There is a container for sanding blocks, then there's three different types of sanding paper. If you take a look at these three types of sanding paper, you're going to notice a few things. One, you'll notice that they're different colors, and if you feel them, you'll notice that the texture is different. Okay, on the back of them, there are some numbers. Those are the grits. All right, we're going to start out using an 80 grit. It's the rougher grit of sandpaper that we have. The reason we start out with this is we want to get any impurities or pencil marks that you might have on the wood. Okay, so real easy to sand off. I suggest taking your block and placing it inside of one of the vices. When you do this, it's easier to hold on to the material instead of just using your hand. So you're simply going to take it, place it inside of a vise, get a sanding block, get your paper, wrap the sandpaper around your sanding block, and then just apply pressure with both hands to get all the pencil marks and any other dirty marks that you might have on the sandpaper. Now when you're doing this, you're going to have to apply some pressure. All right? If you just sit and go back and forth with your hand without any pressure, it's going to take you a lot longer. All right? You want to make sure that you get all your pieces sanded, all the sides, all the edges. Once you have the 80 grit done, you're going to move on to the 150. All right? And again, they're located on the back, and you can tell by color what they are. Once you have your 150, you just simply sand your entire area. Okay? Make sure it's nice and smooth. And then our final step is the 220. This is our finishing part to make sure that we have nice, smooth pieces of wood, and all of your pencil marks and everything are marked off. Okay? Now that I have all my three pieces, or three steps, it's nice and smooth. I want to continue on by doing all of my edges. Don't forget to do the inside. When you're sanding, you want to sand with the grain of the wood. So you'll notice that there's lines on here. Sand with the grain. If you go against the grain, you're going to have scratches all in your wood, and it's not going to look good for a final product. Don't forget, once you sand all your pieces, you need to know whose piece is whose, since you share a locker with people at your table. The easiest way to do this is on your short pieces. If you put your name on these ends right here, just in pencil, you don't have to worry about sanding those off, because those are going to get nailed with our long pieces to the inside of it. So we don't have to worry about sanding the short end pieces. Now for the long pieces, you want to make sure you put your name on the edges of the inside piece, just again, nice and small, because that part right there is going to get nailed to our short piece, so we won't ever see that our name is written on there. If you have any questions about the three-step sanding process, make sure you come and see your teacher.